Across India, 12 sacred sites house the Jyotirlingas, shrines where Lord Shiva is said to have appeared as an infinite pillar of light. Traditionally, these icons are stone pillars that rise upward from a pedestal, symbolizing a force without beginning or end. Trimbakeshwar, located near Nashik, is the physical exception to this rule. Instead of a pillar protruding towards the sky, the main deity sits inside a hollow depression, set deep into the floor of the sanctum. A side-by-side comparison reveals the structural anomaly. While a standard lingam is a single upward form, Trimbakeshwar's deity is housed inside a cavity containing 3 thumb-sized stones. Each represents a member of the Hindu trinity: Brahma the creator, Vishnu the preserver, and Shiva the destroyer. The presence of Brahma here is a theological mystery. In the Lingodbhava myth, Shiva cursed Brahma, decreeing that he would never be worshipped in temples on earth. Decoding why this site breaks the standard laws of Hindu architecture requires a look into ancient myths, the wagers of Maratha kings, and a unique geological setting where a river begins underground. The history is anchored to the Brahmagiri Hills. Ancient texts describe a 24-year famine that once devastated this region, though the ashram of sage Gautama remained untouched, miraculously blessed with grain because of his devotion to the gods. According to the Shiva Purana, a group of jealous sages sent a cow into Gautama's fields. When the sage tried to shoo the animal away with a blade of grass, the cow died, burdening Gautama with the immense sin of Gohatya, or cow slaughter. To purify himself, Gautama performed intense penance on the Brahmagiri peak, begging Shiva to release the heavenly river Ganga so he could bathe in its waters and wash away his guilt. Shiva agreed, releasing the river from the hills. This water became known as the Godavari, a river so sacred it is often called the Ganga of the south. At Gautama's request, Shiva manifested at this source point as a Jyotirlinga, joined by Brahma and Vishnu to witness the river's descent. This myth established a permanent link between the birth of a major river and the unique presence of the 3-faced Jyotirlinga. By the 18th century, the site became a focal point for the Mara Empire's most powerful leader, Peshwa Balaji Baji Rao, also known as Nana Sahib. Legend says the Peshwa made a wager on whether the stone surrounding the deity was hollow inside. When the stone was proved to be hollow, losing the bet compelled him to build the massive temple structure seen today. Between 1755 and 1786, the Peshwa's craftsmen used locally sourced black basalt to construct a Nagara-style temple. The dark, heavy stone was carved into an imposing fortress of faith that could withstand centuries of weather. To crown the achievement, the Marathas placed a jeweled mask of the Trinity over the lingam, featuring the famous Nasak diamond, a gem later taken by the British and eventually placed on a sword. This construction transformed an ancient myth and a natural hollow into a permanent black stone monument of Maratha political and religious resilience. The temple's daily operations are managed by the Tamra Patradari, priests who hold ancient copper plates granted by the Peshwas, giving their families the exclusive right to perform rituals here. Devotees travel from across India specifically for high-stakes rituals like the Kal Sarp Dosh and Narayan Nagbali, ceremonies resolving deep-seated spiritual difficulties. Because Trimbakeshwar houses the combined presence of Brahma, Vishnu, and Shiva, it is considered a unique authority for addressing ancestral karmic debts and seeking liberation. These specialized rituals draw millions of pilgrims, particularly during the Kumbh Mela, where crowds gather at the Kushavarta Kund to bathe in the nascent waters of the Godavari. For these pilgrims, the temple is an active center for resolving family lineages through the specific combined power of the Trinity. Within the inner sanctum, the 3 thumb-sized lingams are undergoing a slow physical change. They are actively eroding. Because the lingams sit in a downward cavity below ground level, they are constantly exposed to the natural underground flow of the Godavari River. While modern engineering could easily divert this water or seal the stone to prevent further wear, the Temple Trust has intentionally left the natural flow intact. To the devotees and priests, this physical wear is a spiritual lesson. They believe the erosion of the sacred stone mirrors the eroding nature of human society over time. Trimbakeshwar stands as a living ecosystem where geology and theology meet in a single hollow stone. a reminder that in the presence of a river and its gods, time eventually touches everything.